What up? This your girl Lemon here again, back with another reading. This is going to be for Venus and Pisces transiting the 3rd house. Okay, thank you so much for tuning into this message, and I hope it finds you well. Okay, personal readings are available. The link will be in the description box below, and as well as my social media where you can follow me. Okay, so 3rd house has a lot to do with mental processing, learning your neighborhood, how you excavate information, and who is close to you, where you may be learning that information from or sharing that information with. This is a house that has to do with communication and ideas and contracts. So it is an air house, so it has a lot to do with, communication, right? So with Venus transiting in Pisces here, there could definitely be a lot of inspired writing that could take place, whether it's poetry, fictitious stories, songs, ballads. I keep seeing haikus, which is the poetry. But this is a good time to write down the energy that you would like to manifest for the duration of this Venus and Pisces transit, and put your heart really into it, because Venus has a lot to do with how you truly feel, how you really value, what you really value when it comes to your soul, right? So the first question we have here is, where's your money success? And we have here the 5 of Scarabs. What are you attracting? We have the Warrior of Ankhs. Okay, so it's like the Knights here. And a 3rd, shadow work, or your trigger during this period is the 2 of Scepters. Okay. And at the bottom, the overall energy for this Venus and Pisces transit is the 4 of Swords. Okay. All right, so overall, you may definitely be in a space where you want to be alone, you want to meditate, you want to dig deeper into your own spiritual journey and where that's actually taking you. Okay, now with your money success being the 5 of Scarabs, this is clearly saying that you may be in a lack mentality and trying to figure your way out of it, which is why you want to disconnect from the world and get deeper into your own issues and resolving what blockages you have when it comes to being in receptive mode to you actually growing your material and physical abundance. Okay, so with that being said, looking at what you're actually attracting is a Warrior of Ankhs. So and he's an archer, and he's wearing an ankh on him as well. So this is definitely about you. I want to say someone is coming to apologize to you. You're attracting an apology. So this could definitely be you waiting for someone to pay you back, or you're waiting for money to come through in the mail, or you're waiting for a job, someone to respond to you. But there's definitely something coming towards you. You may have been trying to figure out how to grow and expand your money, investing your money into different things, or you're trying to learn what you can invest your actual money in, and you have someone who may be sharing your, I want to say, sentiments. They feel the same way that you do, so they're giving you information that actually is congruent with what it is that you want. But if you don't feel like you can actually have the ability to do it, then it's kind of pointless at this point. You may be be left alone until you're ready to actually make a decision on this, because I feel like this person is just waiting for a response. However, with your shadow and your trigger being the 2 of Scepters, I feel like you what's triggering you is that you know that you can literally have your pick of whatever it is that you want to do. Like you're in a space where you can literally do whatever it is that you feel guided to do. However, with that being the trigger or the shadow work that needs to be done, is you need to realize that what could also affect you or trigger anxiety with knowing you have the whole world in your hands is that it could be like an over indulgence in, you know, trying to make sure you do the right thing, not just jumping at any new fresh hot opportunity. Like you really want to scour and see, I want to say compare pricing even to what it is you want to do, because you have so many ways of doing it, but you want to pick the one that you most identify with. And that goes again when it comes to your money success. Having the 5 of Scarabs here is if you don't think, Mercury in Taurus, if you're not thinking that the supreme being that created you always will have your back to do whatever it is that you're constantly thinking about, you can easily end up manifesting all of that very quickly. So with this meditation card at the bottom and the 7 of Scarabs underneath, it is a good idea to take your time and figure it out what it is. And as far as the direction you really want to grow in when it comes to your finances, do you want to be a millionaire? Do you want to have, you know, nonprofit businesses? Do you want to only work in philanthropy because you want to help the whole world? Or you may be someone who literally just wants to help and save your community and build up your community, but you may need assistance in trying to do that because you have so much, you know, when it comes to so many ideas and how you want to do that. You may need someone, this warrior here, that may be extremely intuitive to pick up on what it is that you truly want to do and make it, you know, put it into a way that requires you to take action, which can also be triggering because this is something you've never done before. It can cause you to be triggered. So we got the 5 of Pentacles again, clarifying the 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, it's very important that you pray on the matter. Okay, you want to meditate on being open to receiving. I feel like this is more about you being open to utilizing what you already have to build what it is that you want to create. Because I feel like the divine has already given you the physical tools to bake a cake, but you're waiting for someone to kind of like already have it almost done for you, but it doesn't work that way. You have to be the one to bake your own cake. Okay, so the Warrior of Ankhs, we have the Hanged Man. Yeah, you're waiting. You're waiting. Like, what are you really waiting on? Because this is about what you're attracting. So if you're at a pause and you don't know where you want to give your cup to, you don't know where you want to pour yourself into, that's going to cause you to be in a hangman position. You may start to see things differently, which may actually be helpful for you because you want to take your time choosing the right path. But study long, study wrong. Okay? Don't use all your time and energy trying to think about how to overcome something when you already have all the tools to overcome it. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so 2 of Scepters, we have the Knight of Swords. Okay, so yeah, you need to reach out to someone who may be more skilled in the area that you're looking to go into, and that you want to learn and master whatever it is that the field that you're looking into. You want to be able to master this. So, and this could have to do with children as well, like youthful, like school-age children, where you may need a break. That's also like you might need a break to try to figure out or reschedule how you can, you know, get everyone's needs met and at the same time fulfill whatever dreams or wishes that you have. You may want to speak with someone who's more skilled in this, but there is something that you may have to give up in the meantime to get there. And I feel like that has a lot to do with you expecting someone to just come with everything already done and made for you, and that's not how it works. The dream is free, but the hustle is sold separately. So reach out to someone, find a community or a group who is able to assist you. And it will require you to maybe pay for a course or pay for school or you got to pay for what it is that you want. But if you're paying attention to all the ways that it could, impact you in a negative sense, then you need to, again, what you're already doing, which is take your time and figure out why you keep creating a dismal plan for yourself. At the bottom, we have the 8 of Wands. Yeah, because this is going to move very fast. As soon as you make a decision on what it is that you truly want to do when you wake up from out of this little slumber that you're in, where you're trying to put all of the puzzle pieces together, things will actually take off pretty well for you. You may need to speak up as well in your relationships and tell people what it is that you actually want and what you actually need, so that they can actually give it to you. Because it's like you're not saying anything, but you got your hands out waiting for somebody to give you something, especially from one person in particular. But if you're not communicating well with the universe or with this one particular person, then of course you're not going to get what it is that you want. But, okay, we have the Weasel. Be silent, pay attention, and simply observe with your eyes, ears, and physical feelings what is happening inside and all around you. Yes, you need to overstand with this 5 of Pentacles and 5 of Scarabs energy coming out twice. Like you're really in a state of where you need to raise your vibration and be grateful and more appreciative of what you have, because what you have is more than enough to create what it is you want. And when you are receptive to that actual fact, because it is a fact, it'll help you in this hangman position to change your perspective spiritually, so you can get up and stand and know that you have the world in your hands. And yes, it is a heavy responsibility, but you're equipped to continue learning how to move to the 3 of Wands, where you're ready to take action, and then 4 of Wands when you start to actually build whatever it is that you want, Venus and Aries. Okay, so use this Venus and Pisces time to meditate, assess your self-worth, because I feel like you have a chip in your armor. You need to assess that and then allow yourself to spiritually turn this boat around and go in the right direction. Okay, thank you so much for tuning into this message, and I hope it finds you well. Until we meet again, peace.